Hello, everyone. My name is Rick Reingans. I'm a professor in the Department of Sustainable Development, and welcome to SD2535, Bending the Climate Curve. This is just a short video introduction about the course. We'll talk more about it in class on Friday when we meet at 10 o'clock. But I just wanted to put up a little video description of the course and give you a little bit of explanation as to why this course is different. So this is a course about climate change, about creating the climate action that's urgently needed. The course was designed from the beginning, before COVID, before everything, to be primarily an online course or a hybrid course with some asynchronous content, so pre-recorded lectures and activities, along with some kind of live synchronous discussion. The course, we ended up kind of launching this course as a pilot. There are a number of faculty members at Appalachian State who have been discussing for some time about the need for a climate change or a climate action course that would be accessible to students from all sorts of disciplines. And there's lots of discussion about how to do this. Does every department come up with a course? Do we come up with a general education course or a requirement? And one of the ideas was to use an existing course. And fortunately, the University of California system developed this course, the Bending the Curve course, as to do exactly that. It was a way to introduce all of their students, kind of over 100,000 students, to this content and enable them to kind of bring their own disciplinary perspectives to creating the necessary change, or kind of bending the curve of greenhouse gases and of climate change. And so we're doing this course as a pilot to kind of see whether that same kind of model would work here at Appalachian. And so we did 2 versions of this course over the summer with small groups, one in the biology department and one in sustainable development. And you're the third group of kind of test subjects, if you will. So far, students have been really excited about the course. The lectures are really well designed. And what we found is actually that students really enjoy the conversation and focusing our class time on conversation about how do we create change, how do we create action. So that's what we'll do. So I mentioned that the course was originally set up to be primarily asynchronous content, then with kind of short once-a-week discussions of the material face-to-face. In the current context, we're trying to figure out, so in the face of COVID, we're trying to figure out what's really feasible, what's really safe in terms of us meeting. And so we're going to do our first meeting over Zoom, and then in that meeting, we'll discuss, so we'll do that on Friday, this Friday at 10 a.m. And we'll also discuss whether or not we have some opportunities to meet in small groups face-to-face. If we do that, we're likely to do it in the Sustainable Development Civic Garden up by the LLC, or maybe in Junaluska Park or someplace else. But we're likely to do it outside just in order to ensure everybody's safety. If we do introduce a kind of set of face-to-face activities, those will be optional. You don't need to do that. So you'll be able to complete this course online with the majority of the time being asynchronous, so kind of on your schedule. But I do require those Friday course sections. Those are really important, and we'll add a few other ones as we go as well. Again, so what this will be is every class period, you'll have a set of videos to watch. These are kind of short videos done by experts within the University of California system. They're done in kind of short modules. So one lecture might include 4 or 5 short lectures of 10 minutes or so. And then there'll be a set of questions, a kind of a short quiz, just to kind of make sure you remember the material. And we'll do discussion forums. So there'll be a set of discussion questions that everybody will put up responses to. And then I think one of the best things that worked in the past has been to have students comment on each other's discussion as well. And so that'll be an important part of what we'll do as well. And then we'll use our class time to think about, what does this look like here? What does it look like In North Carolina, what does it look like? In the high country, what does it look like at Appalachian State? We'll do group projects, so students will be kind of self-select into groups where you'll think about these problems and solutions for action at different scales. And so that could be, what does the university do? What does the town do? What does the state do? Or what would a region do within the state? And so you'll look at a set of different solutions for those areas and think about what makes sense given those different contexts. We really like to, this is a topic that can be quite depressing in many ways, or it's certainly frightening, but our focus is on how do we create the necessary change? How do we bend that curve? So that's why I just wanted to give you this little introduction so you have an idea of what we're going to do. I'll talk about some of this in class on Friday. I'll send out an email to make sure everybody has some initial information, and we'll all view some of those first lectures beforehand, and we'll see you on Friday. So enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you soon.